Hi everyone, welcome to Poonam's kitchen. Today I'll be sharing with you a recipe to make a unique gravy for Indian curries. This is my mother-in-law's recipe. The masala for this gravy has no onions, no tomatoes, no ginger and no garlic, making this gravy a quick fix. The masala for the gravy takes only 5 to 7 minutes of your active time, and you can just sit back and relax while the gravy cooks. This is perfect for all those times when time and energy are not enough and you wish that a genie would set the table for you. I'll be sharing with you 2 different variations of this gravy, and using these variations we can create a large number of Indian curries. If you like this recipe, do give this video a thumbs up. Like my Facebook page at Poonam's Kitchen, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Let's see how to make this quick gravy. I'll start with heating a non-stick pan at medium heat. Transfer 3 tablespoons of oil, just eyeballing it. To the warm oil, I'll add 3 tablespoons of whole wheat flour. It's like 1 tablespoon of flour for each serving. Mix this with the oil. I'll saute this flour well. It takes around 5 to 7 minutes. If need be, you may reduce the heat to somewhere between low and medium, but do not increase it over medium. Else the flour will appear to be sauteed, but it will have a raw taste. We don't want that. I usually do this in a deep pan wherein I can add lots of water later, but I wanted to give you a clearer view of what's happening here in the pan. After a while, you'll see that it starts oozing out oil. Sauteing the flour is the only time when this dish needs your attention. It's almost ready. You can see how the flour has changed the color. I can also smell the sauteed flour, the kind of smell that you get when you make halwa. Now this is done. Let's add the spices. I'll add half teaspoon turmeric and saute the turmeric as well. I have reduced the heat to low while I'm adding the spices. Half teaspoon coriander powder, half teaspoon salt. The salt is only for the gravy right now, and 1/3 teaspoon red chilli powder. Mix the spices. I'll add some water. Mix the flour well with the water. Even if you feel there are any lumps left right now, they'll all vanish as the gravy cooks. I'll be adding a total of 6 cups of water, which is 1.5 liters, and I'll transfer this to a bigger pan as well. So adding a total of 6 cups of water. I'll bring this to a boil at high heat. The water's come to a boil. This took around 5 minutes. I'll reduce the heat to between low and medium. And now let the gravy cook. I want to reduce this quantity to almost half. I do not have to do anything to the gravy. No stirring, no standing by the gas stove. Just sit back and relax. It's been 20 minutes, and as you can see, the gravy is still runny. At this stage, I can convert this gravy into a papadum curry, for which I need to add papadum pieces. Or I could also convert this gravy into a besan chila curry, for which I need to add pieces of besan chila to this gravy. Right now I'm making a papadum curry with this. These are small pieces of this papad or papadum that I have pan fried. This is the pack in which I got the papadums. Got this from the Indian grocery store. I will add these fried pieces to the gravy. Stir this up. At this stage, you could also add lentil vadis to give a real nice flavor to the curry. Now I'll let this cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. Another 7 minutes and the papadum curry is ready. I have checked for the salt and the spices. It is perfect. You will have to adjust the spices depending on how spicy your papadums are. I'll transfer the curry to the serving dish. The papadum curry is best served at least 10 to 15 minutes after switching off the heat. A lot of starch from the papadum moves into the gravy, making it much thicker. See how the gravy looks after 15 minutes? It's been 25 minutes and we are pretty close to the desired consistency. As you can see, there is very little froth now. This will all disappear. 5 more minutes and this should be ready. The gravy is now ready. You will know this when you see droplets of oil along with the red chili on the surface. The froth is completely gone. Let's look at the consistency now. See? Pretty thick. And this will become thicker when we add the boondi. I will switch off the heat now. Now you need to add the boondi in the hot gravy only when you are ready to serve. I am ready to serve dinner. So I will transfer the boondi right now to the hot gravy. But before that, I'll taste the salt and the spices. I need to add 1/4 teaspoon salt more to this. Give this a stir. I'll transfer the boondi. This is 1 1/4 cups. Initially, I'll transfer 1 cup of boondi and save the rest. These will absorb a lot of gravy and puff up. So I want to ensure that I add the right amount of boondi. For those of you who are not familiar with what boondi is, these are salted fried chickpea flour puffs. If you happen to use unsalted puffs for the recipe, then you will need to add salt for the puffs as well. Let's see how they look. I can definitely add some more boondi. I will give this 4 to 5 minutes for the boondi to soften up in the hot gravy and then transfer this to the serving bowl. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked this recipe. See you again with a new recipe, a new idea very soon. Till then, bye.